at a board. I'm just giving an example of a board right now. And you're going to move your eyes towards the four edges of the board. Now when I go towards the four edges, I'm going to be starting from this black with this paper out here, traveling right properly without missing any point to the other side, then missing any point coming to the other side, to the other, and to the fourth round back side. This is called as scanning an object. Okay? It helps in, of course, your external muscles as well as your eye lens gets a better exercising when we do like this. Because your eye is moving through different kinds of curves. Alright? So you can take any kind of an object in front of you and just go through the edges of the object. Edges of the object. Not the object, but I'm talking about scanning the edges. So you're looking, it could be this or maybe any letter as well, a C letter which you see in the front. So just start from the top, bottom and complete the entire C. Doesn't matter if it's bigger or small. It could be that in a small, it's very small, you start getting more eye strain, very big, you get an eye strain. But if it's okay for you, that's individualistic. No, you're going to travel. Don't jump from one corner because we're scanning the edges. So if I go to the C, I go slowly towards the upper curve, the body, the lower curve, then taking another curve and go towards the inner curve of the C. So you're scanning from the entire object. You're not jumping from one point to the other. Okay, you're exercising your eye lens with this. The other one is head rolls, what we just explained. Now hydrotherapy, it works really well when you do hot and cold treatment with the same eye. Okay, that is, you take a little bit of hot water, that is a little bit of warm water, okay, and you take a bowl full of ice cold water. We always splash our eyes with cold water, that's definitely a good thing to do. But what really makes a lot of effect is, even in naturopathy it is said, many of the doctors say that if you put hot and cold together, it helps in actually activating that muscle. So I need to take a warm water bowl, take two cotton pads, place it on your eyes, okay? After that, you put the warm water pad down and take the cold water pad and place it on your eyes. You do it for 30 seconds each. And you can actually go ahead for around 1 minute or 2 minutes depending on how often you want to do it. Okay, but this kind of alternate hot and cold helps in actually relaxing your eye muscles, and also you kind of feel that your eye muscles are completely activated. The second one is, the last one is posture correction.
This can be done for any age?
Yes, it can be done for any age. There's a yogic eye bath also, I'll explain that later. You can do it any time. After exercising, obviously it'll be better. But any time, there's no hard and fast rule in that. It's just that instead of using only cold water, you're going in for hot and cold water. Yes, these all things will help in dryness as well. Also, these all exercises, what I've told you, they are for general eye problems, redness of the eye, itching of the eye, dryness of the eye. These all will be solved when we do this kind of a routine. But of course, you need to do it regularly to see the benefits of it. See, regularly means how often is your eye getting straight. Let's say I'm sitting on a computer job again, or a desk job, or any kind of activity. I'm watching TV for a very long time. If it's 2 hours, then I can take a 1 break inside. If it's an 8-hour job, then you can go and take little breaks in the middle whenever there is excessive eye strain build. Or you can do it, the best thing is early in the morning once. If you have a little light job, not much of eye strain, a desk job, then you can do it once a day. That's preferably in the morning. That depends whichever exercise you're choosing. It should not take more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes is also maximum. That depends on you. All of them will be better. Rose water will be ideal to be putting inside, but that's optional. You can use plain water as well. With rose water. Yeah, a couple of drops. Actually, a couple of drops in cold water. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think so. It's warm water. Cold water. Rose water.
Cold gel packs.
Yeah, there are a lot of gel packs available with magnetic therapies and all. These basic.
Is that good?
See, these are working in the same principle. Magnetic fields have power waves inside. Okay, they emit magnetic waves. Those magnets.
No, not magnetic. I'm only talking of gel packs. Cold gel packs.
Cold gel packs, I think they mostly have magnets or aloe vera gel or something they do have in them.
अच्छा.
It's not only cold. It's not water per se. It's a mixture. So when you put it on the eyes, again if it's cold, it acts, cold water will always act as a stimulant. So that is again causing, these all things, they have a simple principle, activating the eye muscles. When I'm doing all these exercises and these different hydrotherapy, I'm also activating my eye muscles. Rather than putting those masks on your eye by itself. Yes, ice cold water. Ice cold.
This will reduce dark circles?
Yes. It will definitely reduce dark circles. Yes. Cotton pad. Okay, yeah. Posture correction is obviously, when I'm sitting on the computer, it should be in one eye. Okay, it should be the eye level. The computer should be at the eye level. If it's too up, it's causing a lot of strain directly, harsh rays of light getting into my retina. It's too low, it's causing the eyelids to get strained. So the posture correction is the distance as well as the placement of the computer. Distance also, it shouldn't be too close. Mostly you said that if you have those screens for computers specifically, it's much better. You have different types of screens available which reduce the intensity of light. What these things do is they just reduce, they absorb much of the light coming from the computer. So what rays go into your eyes is very less harsh as compared to without the screening. So that is why it's always better when you sit on the computer for a very long period of time, you put the screens on the computer and then sit. Less intensity of light means less amount of strain. Less amount of strain means less amount of tiredness. TV, now that depends upon the result. See, as for example, if the laptop, it's usually having a less intense light transmitting capacity as compared to a desktop. A desktop also, there are many right now which have come up which have those filters within them itself. So when you're sitting obviously like on a desk around 16 to 30 inches away is good. It's a good thing to be sitting. On the TV obviously you have different inches of TV which are there and they give you a limit as to whether 12 feet or 15 feet. That's individualistic. But the main reason why you're sitting away from these kind of objects is you want to reduce the intensity of light coming into your eyes which will damage your retina or make it very stressed. So we want less light to be getting into our eye. That's the main reason why you need to keep into mind these computer screens or the distance between the TV and you watching it. Okay? Yeah, I think that's there in yoga. Okay, any more doubts on the computer eye care? Okay, now coming to different other eye exercises. The most famous of all is sun gazing. Now, there are different kinds of sun gazing. The reason why I have termed it as yogic sun gazing because this is usually mentioned in the yogic system. There's another type of sun gazing. Let's go step by step. You can just take any tube light which is there in front of you and you close your eyes and look towards the tube light. You're not going to be keeping your eyes open. When you look towards the tube light with your eyes open, you get a shield. It could be red color, it could be any orangish color which is there. You look towards it for around 10 seconds and then you're going to be moving your eyes in circulatory movement. Your eyeball will move within only in circulation. Okay? So what we did right now, the entire eye circle, you're going to be doing that with your eyes closed. Alright, so you can first, you're going to lift your head and look towards the tube light. When you close your eyes, you'll feel the entire bright light coming into it. If the tube light is more closer also, that's also perfectly fine because your eyes are closed right now. Once your eyes are closed, you be in this position for 10 seconds and then slowly you're going to be moving your eyelid in circles. Full circles. Okay? You do it for less amount of times. Don't do it for more because there are chances you feel a little bit dizzy. So once you get practice, you start. Initially you can just start playing by just gazing at the light with your eyes closed. I'm talking about the tube light right now because there's no sunlight, but eyes